After reading and doing the analysis of Chester, I was able to understand the purpose behind Melanie Watt's use of visual images, borders, framing, and her use of color. I was also able to understand why she implemented the different paratextual features at the beginning of the book, because it really contributed to the whole meaning of the book. Lastly, I was able to understand why Chester is an important creation in children's literature. It really made me think and wonder what the next books in this series would be like.
The analysis deepened how I looked at each picture, and especially how I looked at the cover and the title page. I didn't notice how much the symbolism of Chester and the mouse meant to the book. After reading the book multiple times and really thinking about each phrase and picture, I have a deeper understanding of the book as a whole and Chester's importance to it.
So after reading and analyzing Chester, I had a really great understanding of why Melanie originally would go through writing in red ink, which was something that I was really confused about from the beginning. And after analyzing it, I see that it really shows the demand and attention that comes from the pet that is Chester and his want to be known, and she really shows that through the way she uses words and fonts and colors and just illustrations that shows Chester is in control of the story. And we can see that from the beginning to the end. It is an ongoing joke, but Chester really does demand the story, and he really shows attention through every part of the story. Yeah.
After reading and analyzing Chester, I'm just really able to enjoy the book a lot more. Now I'm looking at the mouse's story as well, so I'm reading his story along with Chester's and Melanie's. And I appreciate all the little clues that are hidden in the book, and I like all the subtle glances and little kind of tricks that they're playing on each other. Also, I love that Melanie loves animals. I think that's awesome, and that she turned her passion into a successful career.
After reading and analyzing the book Chester, I loved it even more than the first time I read it. I loved how Chester was the very, very main focus of the story, and he really created the story of how it was, even though it was Melanie doing the work of Chester. I realized how deep each picture went, of the motif of the same picture being repeated throughout the entire story, but if you notice on each page, at least one thing is different. If it's the bulldog, if it's the paintings, if it's what Chester has added, or if Chester's even in the picture or not. The battle between Melanie and Chester got even funnier every time I read it and realized how much of a fight they were having through this book. And I just loved how important Chester was in the book, and I thought it was a really cute and funny story.
And that's finally the end. I hope you all enjoyed watching everyone talk about me, Chester.